Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Joy Nightingale.
And today we've landed right here in Keyport, New Jersey. We found a cool map of Keyport behind us.
It's really cool.
Pretty good spot to open. But you might be wondering, what are we doing today? Well, whenever we're out on our adventures, we're always looking for some odd shops. So we heard in Keyport, there's a shop called the Parlor. The Parlor talks to you about some haunted stuff. There's some oddities. There's some curiosities.
Because I'm curious.
Yeah, and that makes us curious about it, because those are things that we really do love. And we figured, if you've been watching our channel for a while, got over 500 videos, there's a lot to watch, you might see that this is what we're into, and maybe you're into it as well. So when we heard of this shop, we were like, we got to make our way to New Jersey. We got to check out this shop, and we have to bring you along with us. If you like that kind of stuff, you know what would be cool? If you like this video. And like I was saying, we have over 500 videos. So if you haven't already yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Come back a few times, look at some of those other videos, ring the bell, comment down below. What is your favorite curiosity shop around this country? We're trying to find more and more and more. Actually, we're trying to find all of them and eventually see all of them. There used to be very few. They're popping up more and more, which makes me happy.
Oh, yeah.
But it makes this mission of going to all of them a little harder. But I think we can do it. You ready to do it?
Let's go.
Step right up. Let's go for this ride. It is a cute little town, as we're seeing. See, you are here. We're right looking at this building, and if we look right across the street, there it is. The Parlor. We're going to head in there now. Already got a spooky skeleton outside. Some vinyl sheets. Just we're looking like oddities, curiosities, magic, paranormal, ghost tours. Right in the door, and this spot already is magical. I love that this door doesn't have just one room. There's like sections, nooks, crannies, stuff hidden in it. And when you first walk in, any store that's full of oddities, curiosities, and greets you with candy being held by a skeleton makes me happy. Right off the bat, beautiful cases. Madame Clara's Curiosities with taxidermy snakes. It looks like an ostrich or an emu skull. A fox. This stuff's already amazing, but I also love some of the art that's here. Like, I don't know if the statue was just made like this, or did someone take a statue and alter it to create this cool thing. The woman's holding her own heart, the man's holding his own head. It almost looks like a death mask made out of wax. It's old medical corsets. Looks like someone broke their back. Cool, cool, cool stuff.
Cute little fox.
Oh, hey there, baby. How you doing? I'd pet you, but I know I'm not supposed to pet taxidermy, but you're cute. And this spot has a feel where there's a lot of stuff for sale. Some stuff feels like you're part store, part museum, and I really like the blending of the two. So it really makes your eyes wander. You want some stuff you just are reading about. Like right in the first room, a haunted scrapbook. How beautiful.
So I found this person and they do these weird things. And I love them, and I said, you know what? So it is a coyote, and it's their snout, but they did this little old Victorian thing. But these are doorknobs or draw knobs from Victorian time. Wow. But pet it. It's so
Don't worry, he doesn't bite.
I know, and people might have gotten a little taken away because it does look
very
like
canine.
it's a dog.
Yeah.
But it's not. But it's different, which we try to be a little off the cuff, and then this one is 3-tiered.
Oh, wow.
But this one is a goat snout. And
Okay.
it's just this, kind of cool.
But it is cute.
But
with,
it
like,
is
a little
different.
bow on
With
the back.
a little, yeah, it's like anything looks Victorian. Well, you put a bow on it, it's Victorian. But yeah, we try to do some really different stuff.
I love the mixture of just like normal oddities, but with art.
Yes.
That balance of them.
Yeah.
Yes. We try to put an artist in here once a month.
Okay.
We got our mummified
Oh wow.
squirrel,
Wow.
and then Rick does these amazing
Like wax death masks.
wax. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look, they did it like a moulage.
Okay.
Like that's what they call them. This is probably the 1800s.
Oh wow.
But it's seen its day. But we ended up getting something, and it has the whole dynamic of like what the description
Story.
is and where it was. It was from Maine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if you're a person that loves, like, horses or barns or whatever, I'm sure you could do some real cool stuff to it.
It's cool because it looks like it was almost carved right from the wood it's
Yeah.
attached to.
Yeah. Then we got this guy, and then they were like, don't, it's a fixer-upper. And I'm like, no, it isn't.
No, it's perfect. It's
No,
a-
exactly.
It
It's
isn't.
perfect.
But they're like, it's got stairs and stuff in the bottom. It's just, if you look through, let me see.
That's
Yeah, it does. It is creepy. There's stairs with a guy on the top. You could go up into the attic. But the rooms are really creepy in there. Like,
Oh, that is crazy.
yeah.
they just add stuff in there.
It is beautiful.
So it looks like they had this at the church. But the light, this light works. But I just thought it was too cool.
Oh no, it's
No,
perfect. Just with the
definitely.
hours and the little guy
Yeah.
standing in the front.
Yeah, too cool. We just try to, like, these were my stuff. But we just ended up putting them in here.
Yeah.
And then they just work, so.
So were you a personal collector before you opened this?
Yeah. But I have 2 storage units, two car garage, and 2 sheds full of stuff.
Wow.
So, then we have the Grim Tower dolls guy. He's here with his dolls on top of our dolls. But yeah. And then that was actually from the Cauldron. It was from Rick worked on in Danvers to do the remaking or the redoing of the Hocus Pocus house.
Oh,
That you could stay there for
nice.
one day. And that was from it.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
I was like, what is going on?
I love the Oddfellows masks.
The sideshow thing.
Oh, I'm trying not to look at that.
Yeah, that was actually Donna. It was from my own personal collection. It was Donna made that. Donna made a bunch of the stuff that I had for my own. But as it goes along and you try to weed through things,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, it's time for someone else to have it to make it look beautiful. It's supposed to look like flames of that they're engulfed in the flames of it, but it's very cool. This is probably a very old piece too, because the best part of this is her lineage is on the back.
Wow.
And it's in Italian. And then you got a lot of the stuff is on the wall on the left is Danny's art, either printed or painted. And then all along here is all other like antique pieces. Like he's new. And that was from Salem. I just think he's very distinguished, and I've never really seen a lot of the distinguished part of it. Like, you haven't seen someone depicted during that, besides him too.
What's beautiful is the water damage framed him.
Yeah.
It's just so, it worked out
It's
so
just
nice.
beautiful. And they're
just
done
a
because
strip of
it's a
flesh.
protection of your energy. It's supposed to chase away or warp out the negative parts of it. And it's a bear. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. He's very dapper. I love his
He is.
little
He's
hat.
the-
So
you know, I think it reminds me of a very like Russian bear.
Yes. Yeah.
early circus
This
bear
early
style.
circus, yeah.
Beautiful. That was from an artist that I got. There was only 3 of different ones. So there's this one. In the back, there's the mouse. And then there was a branch with like half real bird, half steampunk.
Okay.
And those 2 are wax. And so is this.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Rick hand painted them.
That's crazy.
It's
What I
very
thought
good.
was a taxidermy is actually wax.
It was not. It was wax.
Wow, that's awesome.
Amazing.
With this one or that one, you can either hang it or you can put it on your table and leave it that way. Yeah. This is the warrior alien, which is fabulous. This is the queen.
Oh my god, she's
Yeah,
beautiful.
the iridescent in hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's amazing. You know, what I would say about the place is that we try to bring that witchy into the art and the art into the witchy, but people don't realize that, you know, the art can be very beautiful, and that darker side, like this to me is not like somebody getting an alien figure.
Yeah.
This is hand blown glass.
Yeah. Oh, definitely
There's
different.
a lot of manipulated work if anybody's ever seen or watched any of it. So, I mean, you could still bring that beauty of that to this, you know, to the style of what you like to do or collect.
Some beautiful puppets. You gotta be a fan of a melty mouse. And reminds me of Jack Torrance.
Oh, it does.
I like the little clown in the background.
That is pretty cool looking. Like almost like a Krampus type. Well, at least that's what it reminds me of.
What looks like a crab?
This little thing on the ice.
Like kind of reminds me of like a Krampus.
Yeah, Danny made
type of
those.
thing.
There's 2 different kinds. It's supposed to be like his form of a Sasquatch or a Yeti.
Like the old ashtray.
Yep. Then there's those things back there. Those are from the 1920s. They're masquerade-looking monkeys, winged,
yeah.
but everybody's like, oh.
As you look at the skull, you can see all the
I love this.
6-sided patterning on top. That's because it's actually carved out of colored pencils.
Put that on the table and then over, and then you do all black. To me,
Little fortune teller diorama.
yeah, like you can put like the
Hanging out with this clown.
Cool.
They are so welcoming here. Look at this. Free hugs. You could give this doll wrapped in barbed wire free hugs. Actually, don't break the glass, but it's a really cool sculpture.
It shoots up to like.
See all those crystals? Do you notice? It is a skull. I've been trying to do this for years and never achieved it. You could grow crystals using different chemicals on skulls, and to see one in person that worked is amazing.
My favorite thing, so I have a few.
Okay.
One thing that I love is not something that we're selling, but it belongs to John and Rick. This table, I absolutely love. It was used by a fortune teller in the early 1900s.
Nice.
So we've had a few different mediums come in and they've told us that she's still
Around
around it. But if you look at the bottom, it's got...
Oh yeah, look at the feet on there.
Yeah. That's definitely one of my favorite things. My favorite spot is over here.
Okay.
So I don't know if John mentioned, but this hallway, we tend to get a lot of paranormal activity.
Okay.
People like getting their heads touched and their hair touched. But this is my personal favorite spot, and this is a shrine to the goddess Hecate, goddess of witches, goddess of magic, goddess of the crossroads. She's someone that I've been aligned with for many, many, many years. We've got some plants here that we can use for some of our spell work and stuff. This is kind of like where I come when I'm anxious. I sort of sit here, light a candle, take a breath. The other part I like about it is that she's the goddess of the crossroads and she's the goddess of liminal space. This particular space used to be a porch,
Okay.
and this was part of a lamp.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, it's 3 women. I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. So my husband did the painting to put up behind it to make it a little more substantial. And I have the giant scrying mirror here that I absolutely love. So this is kind of my happy place in the parlor. The whole place is my happy place, but this spot in particular is my favorite spot.
If you're a fan of Hocus Pocus, check out this doll. I prefer, personally, the dapper raccoon holding a head. You have to be nuts not to check out this shop. Beautiful morning wreath. Nice memento mori. I've never seen one like this. It reminds me of the hair wreaths, but it's a hair wreath without hair.
The owner came looking for me because he said he had a haunted mirror that he needed to get rid of. They had it sitting over one of their tables.
Okay.
And the people that sat at that table were always fighting, or they'd be like really nasty with the wait staff. So they took the mirror down. They had an investigation done. They had a medium come in. The medium said that she could not detach the spirit, the negative energy from it.
Oh.
He sent it to our friend Brian, who's a paranormal investigator. He said that she's, it's a she. She died accidentally.
Okay.
And she's very angry with herself that she died that way. She's kind of living through the mirror. I teach basic witchcraft classes, so we have the New Moon Academy, which is 13 classes, all of the basics of witchcraft and spirituality. We talk about like what we commonly do and what people will commonly practice, but the goal is to get people to figure out their relationship with deities or the energies that they're working with. I teach a kitchen witch class called the Black Apron. So it's a 4-week class, and I align it with the cycles of the moon that you should be doing the specific things with. And then the final result is what you're cooking at the end of the month and how that is actually a spell. We've got tarot card reading classes. We just recently held an astrology class that I didn't teach because that's not my specialty. Oh, compassion fatigue for spirit workers. So how to protect yourself spiritually and emotionally from doing the work. All of the readings, and yes, we got a lot of really different stuff.
That's awesome.
And you also do haunted tours around town?
Yes, we do ghost tours. Our ghost tours kick off May 18th. The cool thing about those is that they're very, they're history based, but they're also pretty spooky. Cremains in there with epoxy, and I can just close that up and keep my little boy with me. So that's another thing, another service we offer.
And if you were interested in any of the schools that she was talking about, here's a QR code. One of my sideshow characters is portraying a devil. So when I see a devil puppet, I'm like, that is incredible. That spot was so amazing.
Oh, yeah.
We go to a bunch of oddities, collectible, haunted stores, stuff with that nature of stuff. This is by far the best one.
100%.
The two owners, Genevieve and John, were awesome people. You saw them showing us around, telling us about their store, telling us about their partners that create some of the art that's in there, some of the paintings, some of the sculptures. Stuff is awesome.
So amazing.
Awesome. 2, I like spots that are trying to further stuff with teaching classes that embracing the history of the community with the haunted tours,
with
the ghost tours.
Mixed in with it.
Yeah. We walked in, we didn't know these people. So nice, so hospitable. This store was awesome. It feels so welcoming.
And also like the space just to be able to like
being able to
showcase and not having to like move stuff around to see something else.
Being able to walk around in like different rooms with different ideas, different collections, different feels. You feel like you're embracing and becoming one. It's a very immersive store, let's say that. I enjoyed it. And I like is, because of how hospital they were, say you're just getting started, intrigued about, say, witchcraft or some haunted stuff. They're so nice. You feel welcome here. Mm-hmm. So if you're already a collector, already into the stuff, awesome shop to come to. if you're just getting into this stuff, awesome shop.
to come to.
And the town of Keyport looks pretty cool too. This spot's. I'm blown away, honestly. We're leaving. He's wrapped up now. You saw him in the store, but there was a little Emmett Kelly doll that had a wax face. He's coming home with us. They gave Joy a maypole.
Yep.
So nice, so nice. We loved it. I think we could call it though.
I think so.
The Parlor. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels
Good eat.
and live life.